Hi, good day. This is electrical safety tips. If you watched my video last time, I show you guys simple instruction on how to protect yourself, so that for you to avoid some issue that cause, some fire incident that caused by electrical extension cord. The video is there on my YouTube channel, so you can go there. You see the video where I show you guys some of the issue that can generate as a result of an extension cord. So, and I told you guys that as little as extension cord, I told you that there's a lot of issue this is cause to the extent that can burn down the whole building. So, which I explained to you. Now today, I also have something similar to that, but in another way. These are a lot of based on the research, it shows that a lot of issues happen every day that caused by electrical equipment. So this cause a lot of issue it cause a lot of fire incident, shock, and then if you have this type of incidents, so probably you may see somebody lost his or her life as a result of that, because when you have electrical shock, probably you have electrical fire incident, so it's 50-50. So it's either somebody survive it, or at the same time people can die as a result of that. So, and that is why it's better to prevent something not to happen, because when it happens, so what will give you confident that you can overcome the incident. So the best thing is to protect yourself, and I'm here to tell you another one. Best way to protect yourself against electrical equipment, so for that not to cause fire incidents or shock. And then a lot of people believe that, okay, if you don't get best electrical materials, so this can cause fire incident or shock. Fine, yes, you get it right. If you want to stand by that, you will also discuss about electrician who install those materials for you, and then maybe you buy fake materials and all that. But it's beyond that. There's a lot of issue that can cause electrical fire incident. So, and I'm here to tell you that one of it is that when you have an open wire, maintenance is one of the things that make electrical materials keep on going, serving you to more than the expectation. People don't do maintenance, especially this common in Nigeria. A lot of people, once they install electrical materials in their at home or at working place, people don't do maintenance. So you need to get somebody who will be checking it every time. This is not something that a lot of people believe that when they keep on doing this, they believe that they are wasting money, but that is not the best, because just like a human being, if you are not feeding yourself, you are not eating. So it's either you eat on time or you eat. If you don't eat at all, you know the problem that you cause to yourself. And the same thing with all these electrical materials. So if you don't do the maintenance for them, they keep on damaging. So, and then they will damage to the extent that you will not be able to resolve the issue. And if that is only the problem, it will be a good one, but they will cause an issue to you that to the extent that it can take somebody's life. So, and then in your house or at your working place, you keep on having new is that visitor, or you have your family member who came to visit you. So they may not know some of these things, because you have already understand that this is an open wire, so therefore you keep on avoiding that, and you tell your children to avoid that. But let's be sure to ourselves, let's tell ourselves the truth. How sure are you that if you can avoid that, so what of other people? So, and that is why when you have something like that, best way to resolve it is to make sure you call electrician who can get those things resolved. So you can't be having open wire in your house, and then you you just left it and you keep on moving with your life. No, that is not the best. Open wire, we all know that this can cause electrical shock. You know, what I mean by open wire is that when you have some cable that is naked, and then to the extent that those wire is very exposed to the extent that it can shock someone, or somebody can match on that cable, or somebody mistakenly touch it. So I know all these things contain a footage whereby once you have a contact with it, it can shock you. What of water? If water mistakenly touch or collide with that kind of thing, so you know what it can cause, electrical shock. So, and then this can kill somebody. So it's not every electrical shock that you can be able to survive. And if what of your children, so, and people, all those little kids, so if they mistakenly step on those wire, or they mistakenly touch it, so this shock can cause to the extent that those will lost those children. So you know, that is why when you see all those things, you need to try to avoid it and call electrician to help you resolve it. So don't think about the money that you will spend. It's better you spend that money as little as it is. Spend it now so that it will not be a big issue for you in the nearer future. So avoid open wire. So you know, when you have that kind of situation in your at your working place or at home, so kindly call electrician to help you get that resolved. So another one, which is electrical equipment. So, you know, when you have electrical equipment that's faulty, you know, we love managing things, and there are some things you can't manage, because once you keep on managing that kind of things, you know what it costs to you. It will bring an issue that you may not be able to resolve. Electrical equipment is not something you keep on managing, even as little as socket. When you keep on managing socket that is already damaged, or giving you some sign that is not working the way you want it. So best is either you call electrician to help you repair it, or change it and get another one. So you know, there are some things you don't manage it. But above all is that for you guys to be safe at all costs, is that always get somebody who will be doing the maintenance for all your materials that you have at home. You know, when you get somebody who can do the maintenance for you, let electrician, you have contact of electrician available for you at all costs, so that once you need them, you can be able to call them anytime, any day. So, and that's why we use this opportunity to introduce to you that if you need electrician anywhere in Nigeria, so maybe you need somebody to be doing maintenance for your electronics at home, or electrical materials, maybe once in a month or once in 3 months. So I will advise you to call WC Nigeria Limited. They have a lot of staff who are available to assist you when you need them at any time. So what you need to do is that call the number you see on the screen, 0807200 6660, or you visit the website WC Nigeria Limited, wcnig.site123.me. So, or you call the number, or you see on the screen through the WhatsApp. You can chat with them as well. So they are available for electrical service, and also they sell electrical equipment which is original. So that is it. Now another one is that when you leave, just like what I discussed the other time, is overload extension cord. You know, once your extension cord is too overloaded, I told you guys the other time that all this extension cord, they created this when you have about, let me say, 16 space for you to plug your TV, your fan, your other electronics. So it's not necessary that you must feed up those space. And even some people, they do mistake by, when you have a one single socket, you still get fuse. You plug it on that socket, then so that you'll be able to load a lot of things. No, each socket is supposed to connect to is either electronics or any electronics gadget that you have at home. Each socket is supposed to connect to it, because when you overload this thing, you know, just like only you put a bag of cement on your head, you put a bag of rice on your head, you put a lot of things, you know how you'll be fed. So that's exactly what is happening to all these electrical equipment. So because when they overloaded, it will affect them, and they will not be able to function well. And before you know, when something is overloaded, when you overstress yourself, you don't know that stress can kill somebody. So that is, all this electrical equipment, they work just like a human being. It's the same thing with electronics. So once it's overloaded, the load is too much for them and they will not be able to function well. And if they are not functioning well, you know what that can cause? It started malfunction. Something that's supposed to go by the right, it started going by the left. And if it's something is happening like that, the electronics that's connected to it or any electrical equipment, it will continue malfunction before you know it started. They can even burn, catch fire. So that is the reason why you should not overload the extension cord or even sockets. So don't overload it. Even those electronics that you have at home, when you use them, overuse them, it will cause a lot of issue. When you have is that TV or you have AC, always maintain all those things. When you overuse them, they overwork, it will affect them. And then you that you are overusing all these things, you don't even have is it an engineer to help you maintain them once in a while. So, but you keep on using the other things. So you don't know that they are just like human beings. When you too overuse them, they will damage, and before you know, it will cause issue for you. Not only that, if it's only damage, it will be even better. You can easily change them, but they can cause issue that will lead to fire incident. So may God protect every one of us. So now, another one which we used to round up all these things is that in some environments they have underground cable. And then I will always advise people, as an engineer that I be, I always advise people that if you are not capable of some things, it's better you go for the one that you can be able to maintain. In electrical, as an electrician, we always install electrical equipment at home at any point of time. If you need me, I'm available for you. So we have three type of electrical installation. We have a conduit, surface, and a truck. We have the conduit is those one they put on the wall, and then the surface is those one that when you enter somewhere or you see the open wire on the wall. Then the last one, which is they use those is that pipe, or they use those rubber that you see on the. Mostly they use this at office. So when they keep a cable inside those pipe, then they cover it. So that is trunky. So now if you are not capable or you don't have too much, you don't have money. So I don't advise people to go for conduit, because conduit you have to use the original materials that you can take you for very long time. It's not something that you want to do a conduit electrical installation, then you get something that is not even that's not even good enough, that cannot even take you in the next, let me say, in the next 1 year. Then you install it in the conduit. You install it as a conduit electrical installation. So my friend, see, you will have issue, because those materials, they will keep on giving you issue, and before you know now, they will be blaming the electrician who do the work. I mean, why, as an electrician, there are some things you need to advise people. That's the way I do. I will tell you this is the best for you to do. If you fail to do it, then is either I leave the work. So because I don't want situation whereby I do a work for somebody, then after some time the person call me and keep on complaining about something. So that is why it's good for you to advise them on what to do. Let them go for the best, so that for them to be able to achieve, so that it will not be the issue whereby after some months they just call you to come and do the same work that you have already done, not quite done. So somebody just called you again. So that is why you need to advise them. So now, if you want to do electrical installation at your working place that you go for the best. If you are not capable of handling conduit, so you can go for surface, or you go for the trunking. So, but if you are not capable of handling the conduit, the best thing is that you can go for surface, those ones that you put on the wall, so that if the wire is having fault, you can be able to see it, and then call electrician and let them resolve it. And now, before I round off the show, let me just tell you that these are the simple things that you can also do at home if you have electrical fire incident. So, for example, you have a fire incident at home, maybe one cable is burning. So, for you to reduce the power of that fire, and then probably sometime once you do this, it will cut off those fire, and then before you can get your electrician or anybody that you want to call to help you, to quickly go to the changeover. If you have a distribution board, you can go there and turn off, or best way, you can go to the meter. If you can off the meter, so immediately you off those power, it will reduce the power of those fire. I'm talking when you have fire incident, burning, maybe some cable is burning, so and then there's a light. But first thing is that make sure you off those lights. So immediately you off those lights, it will reduce the power on those from the fire incident that is happening. So and then once the fire is not getting source again, so before you know, the fire will reduce, and from there it may even quench automatically without you even doing anything. So these are the simple things that you can do at home if you have any fire incident. So may God protect every one of you. And then please kindly go to my YouTube channel, subscribe. I'm still bringing a new one for you from the next episode. So and I hope you're enjoying this. So keep on sharing, and also follow my page on Facebook at Ray TV Sport, across other social media as well, on YouTube at Ray TV Media. So that is it. Thank you. If you need electrical wire installation, you need the electrician at home to install all those electrical materials at home for you or at your working place, or you also have only inverter work to do, or you have a solar installation, or you have CCTV work. So kindly call me. Call the number you see on the screen. Let's discuss. I will give you best price that you can talk about. So and your work will get done. Thank you. Goodbye.